seen a lot of businesses, they spend a lot of money on ads and marketing and branding, and then they just explode.
People in this industry don't really focus on leads, funnels, sales, levels, courses, blah, 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 consultancies, which is important, by the way, of course. The one thing, however, nobody focuses on is
some of the good things that came out of this were the last 90 days, we have had 0 refund requests. 0. If you're doing above 5 to 10 lakhs a month and you're a coach or a marketing agency in India and you want to scale to multiple crores a month, what I would recommend is
love being here, love the energy, love the vibe, love the people.
Thank you so much for having us here. So grateful for our community, having impactful people here.
The energy in the room is amazing.
I think a lot has changed since the last time we did this event. Last time we were focused a lot on scaling, and now it's more towards building systems and the backend team so that, you know, we have the ability to be able to handle that scale, because you've seen a lot of businesses, they spend a lot of money on ads and, you know, they spend a lot of money on marketing and branding, and then they just explode, right? Because they weren't able to come up with the right kind of team members, they weren't able to come up with the right kind of culture which allows them to handle that scale. Kind of like what you can see with Byju's and everything that is happening around. You know, the company scaled so exponentially that now it's like becoming very difficult to manage those certain nuances, like, you know, the culture, the whole raid thing that happened there, you know, all that stuff. So that is something that I want to keep in mind, and that's why I'm like documenting this experience with all of you. My name is Rohan, Dhawan. I'm the founder and CEO of this company called as UAbility. It's a business consulting firm that helps entrepreneurs like yourself get high-ticket clients all over the globe. Right now, we are doing our X Mastermind event, which is happening where we have some of the most top coaches and marketing agencies in the entire country here, which are here to actually learn how they can also add high ticket as one of their offerings to their business, how they can scale, but scale the right way, right? Not just focusing on top line revenue growth, scaling to that level, getting that 1.5, 2x ROAS and all that stuff. But now we are talking about scaling with a lot of profit margins, sanity, and also making sure that you have the right kind of culture. So within the next 3 days, I'll be walking you through exactly what all we cover. All right, so let's go downstairs and see how the whole experience is like. Come, follow me.
It's
We're very good at selling low ticket and our level 1, level 2 programs, but we are not able to sell high ticket and ultra high ticket. We wanted to know how to charge 1 lakh, 10 lakh for our programs. So we wanted to learn what kind of strategies and mindset we need to shift to high ticket. When I came to the last event in January, I was struggling to sell high ticket. After the last mastermind and after a call with Rohan, everything shifted. I was able to sell 1 lakh directly from my WhatsApp class. It's a very big breakthrough for me. Also, I was able to sell a super high ticket program at 10 lakhs because of the confidence I got out of the product and the other mechanisms that Rohan said. We were able to get 10x ROIs in the last month, where we just spent 3.5 lakhs and we got 35 lakhs in ROI for our programs. Overall, this mastermind helped us boost our revenue, boost our profits, etc., by switching from low ticket to high ticket. And I recommend this mastermind for all the people who are looking to connect with the right people, the right ideas for growing their business.
So my bottleneck, my challenge before joining UAbility was transitioning from a low mid ticket to a high ticket. So that's my biggest challenge, and that's the reason why I'm here.
When I came in the first mastermind, it was like I did not have a defined name. In the last mastermind, I did not have a company. Now I'm a founder of Pixel.
Oh, wow.
That's the name of a brand. And we've got 11 clients. I now want to hit once a month. And I want to generate case studies. So my main thing with Impact Pixel is how can you create an impact with it? Understanding, you know, the different buying intent, audience buying intent in your marketing, because we cater to coaches and consultants. How do you do that? How do you run ads? How do you get those audience? How do you validate your idea, offer idea, etc., etc. I believe that success is not born in comfort zone. So you have to step out of your comfort zone. You know, being up there and and doing this for long terms, that the people know you. Just like that.
All right. So basically, I was just reflecting upon the time when we just started this mastermind exactly 1 year ago. And, when we first launched it and DD joined and Romit joined. And since then, the transformation that they've had is like wonderful. In fact, you can see some of the clips in this, video itself. So, some of the things like what Gopal said. And, these people are getting transformations within like such a short span of time due to certain mindset shifts. It's like really, really inspiring. Basically, the breakdown of today's event was simple. What we did is we did a recap of the last 90 days, what all we did at UAbility. As I mentioned earlier in this video, we scaled back revenue and we focused a lot on developing the systems and the necessary backend so that we could have the right kind of team so that we scale, but we scale, without burning out. So some of the things that we did was hire more people, train them much more effectively, build systems around finance, operations, sales, marketing, make sure that all of that is happening. I learned a lot about leadership, and in one line, if I have to summarize, I went from being a glorified freelancer and a one-person army to actually running a, company. Some of the good things that came out of this were, in the last 90 days, we have had 0 refund requests. 0, like literally, not even joking. Our happiness rating is 100%. Our NPS score, or lifetime value, all of them are up. Our profit margins are up. And the best part is that our ascension rate is around about 57.8%, right? Which is like phenomenal. I don't think I've ever heard something like this in the coaching industry in India. So one tip that I can give to all of you watching this video is don't just keep focusing on top line revenue growth. Also think about how you can build these systems and processes so that you can make your customers even much more valuable, so that you have more profits, and so that you are not just dependent upon ads and marketing all the time in order to keep getting more and more customers, but also you can focus on retaining customers, right? This is why a lot of agencies, they burn out because they have customers churning all the time. So this is my suggestion to you all. Hope you're enjoying this video, and I'll see you in day 2 tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Oh, you're already here. All right, let's go. Today we're going to cover something really cool and something that a lot of people in this industry don't really focus on. Everybody's hell-bent on leads, funnels, sales, levels, courses, blah, 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 consultancies, which is important, by the way, of course. That's what runs our business. The one thing, however, nobody focuses on is client results, client fulfillment, making people stick around with you, making sure that instead of spending more in marketing every single month, you have your own clients continuing with you, paying you for a regular long-term basis, and keep knowing how to get them the results that will get them to want to pay you. So that's what we're going to cover today. It's going to be fun.
Alright, so we had a very fun, very work heavy and intensive day. So as we covered in the morning, we had a lot of client fulfillment work that we covered with our clients. Something that nobody talks about. Everybody's on about sales, leads, funnels and all that. Important stuff. But what's more important is when you do sign a client, how do you keep them happy, get them results, and more importantly, get them to stick with you and pay you more money without you trying to upsell them and then do that sleazy back-end selling stuff. So we covered a lot of that ground on how to do ascension calls, how to onboard a client, how to make that experience rich. When I say rich, they should come in and feel, oh my God, I found God. So how do you do that? So we covered a lot of that with our clients, and more importantly, we covered how to track client data. Basically, how do you even know what your people are doing, how to track it, how to not get lost in the technological overwhelm. So it's a lot of heavy ground that we covered today. And there were times where people clapping and all that, but then let's check it out. So we got a lot of work done today, and we're looking forward to a very strong, heavy start tomorrow, where we're going to cover a lot about sales management, hiring, processes, talent, and people.
Alright everyone, so we have officially ended the event, and guess what? We have completed 1 whole year of X Mastermind. I think it's a great accomplishment. We started in May 2022, And now it's officially 2023, so we are done with our 4th event of this quarter, and it was an amazing experience. What we really ended up covering at this event was how do you hire salespeople, how do you make sure that you're getting the right kind of candidates in place, how do you make sure that you can train them, how do you ensure that the culture at your organization is good, how do you host morning meetings, how do you do one-on-one meetings with these individuals, how do you review their calls, etc., etc. Plus also we covered a lot about how do you actually make sure that you can maintain the end of the day reporting and structure. So my recommendation to anyone who has a sales team, just follow 3 simple things. It'll save your life. The first thing is do morning meetings, right? 1 hour. It's really good for everyone to actually come in on Zoom, because you know what most people do is they run like a one-man army show. But honestly, organizations grow when culture happens, and culture can only happen when more than one person connects together. And it's very difficult to do that when you're doing like a virtual company, right? When you're running a virtual company. So it's recommended you host daily morning meetings, connect with your entire team, discuss about client wins, discuss about projections, discuss about targets, discuss about training. And then I would also recommend doing one-on-one meetings with each person in your employee at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, so that you know what's happening in their personal life. They are motivated, they are not motivated, so that they are happy and they stay with you in the long term. And the last thing that I can recommend doing is make sure that each person in your team are giving you an end of the day report. This means what all did they do throughout the day, what were the activities, what those activities consist of, and how exactly are they making progress towards their goal. Are they even making progress or are they not? So that you can read that EOD report, come to the morning meeting and actually discuss those things with those reps. Now that being said, I hope you enjoyed another one of these vlogs and behind the scenes footages that we have done here at UAbility. If you like videos like such, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you believe, if you're doing about 5 to 10 lakhs a month and you're a coach or a marketing agency in India and you want to scale to multiple crores a month, what I would recommend is just come book a call with us for X Mastermind. Slots are very limited. We do not work with a lot of people here. Rohan up here, and I will see you at the next event. Take care. Bye-bye.